Welcome! So welcome to Vegan Pavlova. The whole idea of vegan or eggless meringue, how does that work?
But back when we were growing up as kids, our mom used to make pavlova most Sundays, and she was a master at making meringues, little individual meringues. So to come up with a vegan one took us quite a while, and this is every bit as good. Today we're going to make a double layer vegan pavlova. It's going to have coconut cream in the middle and berries on top, and it is fantastic.
This is crowd stopping, this is delicious, this is epic. And here we go, we're going to share our secrets. First thing you're going to need is some form of an electric mixer. In this case we're using a stand mixer. You can simply use a hand mixer alternatively. We're going to lift it open. We have 220 ml or grams of chickpea water. The fancy term for that people have coined is agua fava, which is just it's chickpea water. So literally buy 2 cans of chickpeas, drain them, and just this is the water in it. So it's 220 grams or mil. In that goes into our stand mixer. We've simply got the whisk attachment, and we're going to whisk for about 6 to 8 minutes until it starts to develop peaks.
Okay, so you can see now it's started to turn white and it's really starting to look creamy and velvety. So now it's time to slowly add our sugar in.
So we have 300 grams of white caster sugar. I've reduced it now to medium to slow speed. It's probably going to take me 3 goes. I'm going to do that. Just crank it up each time. Okay, so as I was talking about, look. Oh, look at those lovely stiff peaks. So that's firm, that's solid, that's good to go. So we're going to take off our whisk attachment, just...
Okay, this is a great way in terms of getting equal kind of pavlova tops. So what I've done simply is I've got 2 baking trays. I've lined them with baking parchment. I'm using the bottom of a springform tin, and I've literally gone round it for one of them, and I'm going to repeat the same here, just so we've got standard sizes. And literally just turn the sheet over so you don't get any ink in your food. And now we're going to spoon out our mix. Okay, so we've preheated the oven to 140 degrees, and we're going to bake these for something like 40 minutes until they're going to rise, they're going to crisp up, and they're going to be amazing pavlovas.
So we baked the pavlova at 140 degrees for about 30 minutes. The tip started to brown ever so slightly, so we reduced it to 100 and baked it. It ended up being 90 minutes entirety. What we're looking for is a dry pavlova that it's light, so it's like a cloud and it's really holding its texture well.
It's almost like a mold, like it really is. It's super light.
So we do have 2 pavlovas, but we've decided just to simplify it by just doing 1 single dare. So it means we can do 2 pavlovas for 2 parties. So it works out better.
Okay, so in terms of the cream, we've got 200 ml or 200 grams of coconut yogurt.
Or whatever yogurt you want. We're gonna add more fat to it, more creamy, more richness to it. So we've got 1 full fat can of coconut milk. There's natural separation occurs in Ireland or in a cold climate like this, where the fat will be at the top and the water will be at the bottom. I'm just gonna scoop out the creamy fat. And my darling twin, with his fork, is gonna work.
That's me. But on top of this, so we've got 200 grams or 200 ml of yogurt. We've got the cream from the top of a can of coconut milk. I'm gonna go with a teaspoon of vanilla extract.
And I'm gonna go with a tablespoon of maple syrup.
Just gonna add a sweetness. I'm taking a fork, we're just gonna bring it all together.
And now for the fun bit, the moment of assembly. So we have our cream, we've got a generous amount of cream, so I'm just gonna start adding it in.
It's beautiful, it really, really is.
So it's a very rich cream.
Okay, so now it's the fun bit. We've got a base layer, our pavlova, we've got a base layer of cream, and now it's time to decorate.
Berries of choice, whatever you like. We've got some strawberries that we've sliced, some blueberries, some raspberries. We want to make this kind of summer fruit.
Okay, and the final thing I think which is great is we just chopped up a little bit of chocolate, and we're just going to drizzle it on top. Just a few chocolate shards.
Okay, here we are, the moment of glory. 2 pavlovas for 2 parties for 2 boys. Whoa! She's really nice and creamy. And there's that nice kind of caramelized sticky bit down the bottom. There you are. Creamy pavlova magic.
Wow.
I love the chewy bit as well.
It's like caramel.
It's like caramel meets candy floss meets marshmallows meets creamy, lovely, fruitiness with a bit of chocolate on the top.
Delicious and vegan, and just because they're vegan doesn't mean they're healthy.
Yeah, just...
But everything's relative, you know. So there you have it, vegan pavlova. Really tasty, really, really good, very original.
Great centerpiece dessert. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and
if you do make this, leave a comment, let us know, or tag us on social media because we'd love to know how you get on.
wow, this is delicious.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Bye.